Welcome from Cordicia, the port town of Kea Island in Greece. I've lived near this village for 20 years, and now that's about to change. And before I go, I'd like to give you another look at this little place because it really is a gem, and often an overlooked one, I think. It doesn't show from the quayside, but it is a wonderful little village, and I feel so privileged to have been living here for the last few months. So let me just take you for a walk around, and then I'll let you know what's going on. When you build or renovate in one of these little Greek villages, the only way to get the materials in and out is by donkey and mule. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You working? Oh, so cool. So what you're looking at is not fog, it's actually sand from the Sahara, but all of that has been all day. You can hardly breathe. I've been staying indoors all day today. Well, after months of looking, I found a house to rent for myself, because where I am right now is just a temporary place that some friends have been loaning me, and there's a real housing crisis here on Kea. So I'm very, very pleased, and it's exactly what I would have dreamed of. But I'm really, really happy. I'm going to be back in a stone house. They call them Cordicia here on Kea. It's about at least 300 years old. And this is where I started my journey on this island. I rented one of these for 7 years with my daughter from the time she was 2 years old. And I was in one of these houses when I met my husband here. And, 20 years later, because I married in 2005, I found myself back in one of these little houses. Full circle, really. I don't know how long I'll keep the lease for, but for this year, it's exactly what I need. Let me show you. This house, just like the other two that I occupied, face east, out on the Aegean Sea, out towards the other Cycladic islands. And the sun rises from the sea every morning. If you're a morning person like I am, there's nothing better. There's nothing more perfect. Tomorrow morning, if I wake up early and there is no wind, I'm going to fly the drone over to there and check it out. The church here at Episkopi is dated 1651 and was built on the ruins of a Byzantine monastery. And before that, in the 4th century, there used to be an ancient temple dedicated to Artemis. Well, the idea was to bring her here this first day that I'm sorting everything out and cleaning. She's been in and out all morning, and she doesn't seem at all stressed, as you can see. I think she's going to be very happy here. It's a good life for a cat. Well, compared to the last move I made a couple months ago, this is nothing. So this is basically all my belongings here on the island, which is more than enough because the house is furnished. Dickie is currently outside exploring for the first time. She's not entirely sure what's going on. First thing I need to do is wash this because I grabbed it at the last minute from the house, the big house, call it. And I remembered I had this amazing bath / sink. Look at that, it's a wash tub. It has the ridges for washing. Amazing, amazing. It's perfect for what I need to do. Turn the hot water on. I had made a note to ask the owner about the old water heater, and without having done that, he replaced it. It's that one. Just expect me to be free, saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. All right, now go. Yeah, no. So. They clean up well when they've been painted nicely like this. A very dear friend of mine had the lease on this house for about 15 years before I just recently took it over. I didn't really have to bring anything. I just rearranged what she already had there and set it up a little bit differently for my personal uses. This area is obviously the living and sleeping area, and this is the guest room, and on the other side of this same room is the office. It is just a perfect space for me. Everything I need without anything superfluous. The scratches on the door were made from one of my favorite dogs, Lily, which makes me feel even more so much at home here. Tiki-doo? The very first morning I woke up in my new little cottage, I was really, really ill. It was a combination of stuff going on because of the sandstorm, respiratory stuff, skin stuff, and then I just had a really nasty cold. It was as if my body knew that I was now safe, I was secure in my own place, and that I could just rest. I just needed to stop and take care of myself. And so that's what I did for over a week. I slept and I read and I mostly slept. I tried to eat and I just looked around my new neighborhood. Every time I was a little bit okay, I tried to get some work done, but then I just go right back to sleep. Did you bring him here or did you find him here? He doesn't look well. Oh, there he goes. Okay, good. All right.